Alright, guys. Spice it back. Yep. Yep. Alright, I just want 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm terrible for anyone that uses me as a sleep aid. Like, if someone says, "Oh, I'm going to sleep," I'm gonna give you an alert.
Well, thank you for that lurk, and I hope you sleep well with my soothing voice I got here. Yeah, you like that, don't you?
Of course, Sammy glitch me when I say, unless it's Majima. Yeah, you caught me. I want a body pillow of Majima. Don't get me wrong. Well, wait, don't click that. Don't click this. But here we go. No, nah, no. It's really spicy. Yeah, water. That is some wet and moist lips I have ever. No, wait, not moist. Glossy. That's very glossy. I don't know why it just said moist. I think I'm making people trigger when I said the moist word. That's very moist. You know, those lips are. I'm done. Bye. Why just stop right there? Oh, crap! No! Run! Go, 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 go! Go, 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 go! Okay, we're fine. There's nothing to worry about. Okay. I can't already. I don't know. This person. No. This is not fun. This is not fun. Don't. I hate it. Oh, no. Hey, Snan, how's it going? I'm playing co-op with myself. No, I can't see. Come on, Shaky, what are you doing? Oh man. Never again. Actually, never again. Yeah? Yeah. Is that a circle? Ah. Can I not? What? How does it make sense? It doesn't make sense at all. I've been making 10 different circles. And this thing is in the middle. What? Stupid. Flopping. What is that word? Flopping. What is this, Jen? I got a furry. Final Fantasy games I've ever played. What is this story? This story sucks! I hate it! The gameplay is so garbage! Why do people praise this game? This game is garbage! Don't water! I hate this game! No one should play this game! It's hot garbage! You know what? Enter. I don't care. Oh. Wait! Hello? Why are you attacking? I forgot my mic was muted for a second there again. But what was I doing? Oh, right. For those that are coming in, welcome everyone to another stream. And today we are back again with some metaphor, hoping to actually proceed through the story, having more progression. Cause last night, finally beat that that necromancer, the first dungeon. I didn't even expect it to do a grind stream, but it was actually worth it. It was worth it. Man, one second. Man, I have a frog in my throat. It's like there's something stuck in there. That I have to keep clearing my throat. It's so annoying. But yes. I do want to say this. Thank you for the follow, expert agenda. I do appreciate that. And alright. I'm just gonna start up the game, because I don't want to watch that cutscene for the umpteenth time. At least it's not as bad as Brothership, Mario Luigi Brothership. Mario Luigi Brothership, the opening title, it immediately takes you to the opening cutscene, which it is so annoying. You basically have to be in the game in order to not watch the opening cutscene. It's kind of bad, but the game is not. It's all right. I do enjoy Mario Luigi Brothership. I want to eventually get back into that game, but right now it is a metaphor today. Because why not? Why the heck not? So where is Maria?
I'm just incredulous. This is alright. What's it all got to do with us?
Maybe she's outside. I mean, she's outside, but out here somewhere.
Yeah.
Wait, this is not even the right
Alright,
place. I'm thinking it's
Let's
just
head there
gonna be
right
right here.
But why?
Maria, please be safe. Oh, gee, thanks. Can I go back in here?
Let's not.
Despite the danger, I guess it's still open so people can pay their graveside respects. Not that there's anything we could do now anyway. Let's head back. Well, maybe I want to go over there.
So foolish, it arouses great.
What should I do? No.
Alright, what do you got? Louise's faction has left, but the Grand Cathedral is in a horrible state. The non-human monsters are still out there too. Collusory. Now, where do we even start? I can't believe that Louise could do something so terrible. I couldn't either. Oh, it's right there.
Hello there.
Do you know that little half-blood girl? You can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just so asking for trouble. She just went inside. Wait, you let her pass? Why? The way her eyes looked, I'd not be the one to stop her now. She's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glare she gets. Oh no. Evening? It took it that long to find her? Huh?
Why?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Papa hasn't come home.
Oh, she
And
knows.
I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely. One time he came here to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray. And he still doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral's broken?
Maybe.
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. I
Aww.
know Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
This one.
It's going to be all right. Don't worry.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
In my idol world, people can believe it in their future. Their birth, it doesn't matter. The prince told me that once.
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Yeah, you're right. It is nighttime.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
I'm sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together.
I want food.
Thank you for finding her.
Well, I mean, then again, I had
It
chili
looks
earlier.
like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
I wish I could report back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Alright. You can't sleep, buddy?
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Try to calm your mind. Don't be so tense.
Fair enough. I suppose if I've any real weaknesses, it's that I don't know how to relax. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
Really? Yeah, that's right.
Wanna read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe.
Oh?
Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example. It can be hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
That was easy.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Okay.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne. Our aspirants will set out on a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time.
Oceania?
Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch, or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius's personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to
Okay.
suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's not. I'm not saying it would be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
Paper?
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
We need a plan, and then we can take action. As an Elder, I'm an outcast in this city. I think that gives us an advantage here. We entered the tournament.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the prince isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
Wait. It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying. Which means, even though the world looks down on you as an elder, having the power to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done.
Oh.
If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this formula.
Just hold on a second. Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Infiltrating the Louise ranks, it will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be as good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
I do.
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right.
I'm reminded of the words of the prince that spoke to me in our youth.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
Your resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
I inherit Griez's journal. Hey, cool.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yes.
Yes.
I've
got a job to do.
Huh. Familiar words. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
That's the
That
plan.
was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You'd be a good king.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
Now, we'd best get registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs for the journey. It's mostly lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by
Oh.
the specified deadline,
Yeah, we could travel.
we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one
I'm the
entering.
one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Ah, an elder. Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What? We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you.
That was pretty
You're
close.
obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
I will not be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Looking for some bounties.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on! There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you lot here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
You
The
have
heck?
no idea who that is. That man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin, you can be sure of that. Besides, didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
If you imbeciles can't even get that straight, you've no chance at winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Sure.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe he just wants to stop the criminal's evil deeds.
We've got more
what I
important things
just
to worry
said.
about.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Oh man.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Heisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight?
Your pardon, gentlemen. I'm Barden, a guard captain
Hey,
from
Barden.
Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Highsmere is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Highsmere has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal, why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it. A pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
There's nothing pitiful about it.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure. Thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle town. Please, make haste.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned-kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on. What would His Royal Highness do in our place?
I guess that's fair.
I'll convince Hulkenberg. Somehow. You go on and accept the contract.
Oh man, my eyes are like so heavy. I don't know if I can keep. I don't know if I want to be. If I don't even know if this game is helping me because I just want to fall asleep. I wish I would have taken a nap earlier, but I didn't get a chance to do that. Alrighty, what do we want to do? What is the whippersnapper like you doing here? Don't tell me you are actually thinking of what? The throne thing, okay. That's rich. A mere fledgling with no history or experience to speak of as king. The idea makes me sick to my stomach. The ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of a great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school student children like you and Louise aren't dared to. It hardly matters. You won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'd be happy to give you the eulogy at your funeral. I suppose he's a candidate too. Okay. Okay then. Good board. Almost all of the requests are gone. There's only one left worth it taking. It is this bounty for Highsmere. No. Whatever that is. What did Estrel think we'd gain here? I guess let's take this Hizme one, the one at the window.
Hey,
Hey, would you like to be? Would it be alright if we accept the bounty contract for Hizme? Hizme, you sure you can handle that? It can't be handled liable if, or we can't be held liable if you get yourself killed out there. Of course we can. You're an Ottawan, alright. Either that or you're just green. Head to Martira. You can probably get more information there.
Let's focus.
No deadline. Awesome. Finally. That's a lot of money. I can actually get good weapons with that money. Slave bounty. You can accept the request.
let's call it.
Okay, we got the contract. Let's head back to the inn for now.
No registration issues, I trust?
You're
No,
right.
indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
Fine work.
Stroll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about that.
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order.
What?
Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight. Let's rest.
We should probably stay inside and rest today.
Fancy a bit of info?
I mean, actually get a little bit of caffeine in me.
Hey!
Cool. Okay. Well, I'm gonna probably get drink some Mountain Dew real quick after I rest here.
Good night.
Rest well. Or maybe just nap.
Can I come in?
To the... You know what, I'm not gonna switch scenes, but I'm gonna be right back real quick. So, be right back. Hello guys, I am back. And I'm a bit caffeinated. I don't know how long I would go live. I'm thinking about coming back, like, at a later time. I need to catch a breath. I want to take a nap, if I'm being real.
What's wrong?
Well, you're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
No.
It's all right. You don't have to worry.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it? Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
For sure. Marie is waiting for us to return to home and regale her with the tale of the strange and distant place we visit. Places,
I never
whatever.
got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
I actually do.
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Sure. Oh.
So it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, 'tis not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws
near.
Oh, cutscene. Hey, okay. Ooh, Blondie.
Juna!
Lady Juna!
It's Juna! Like, clearly. Okay.
Faraway sky, blue and clear.
Ayo? She sings.
So that all may hear, one and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky, blue and white. Faraway sky so clear. Let the wish, let life be.
Ooh. Oh, come on, that has to be more. We want more song. Okay.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Of
Ladies
course.
and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights.
Altaberry
And finally,
Heights.
our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78 Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
Gordon, yay. Woo. That's my man.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Giddo!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly. But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
So much for this being a fair competition. How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Crier! Where's Count Louise?
Gone. Not here. AFK.
All right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Wow, he
Then
knows.
what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Louis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Louis, Gladel, the Black
It's
Hound.
Goldell.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Louis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Well, it's not quite all the contenders, but let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne,
Linda.
it's Lena Caden.
Or Lena.
Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life. It's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
Me. Boo.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
Oh, just you wait.
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Wow, okay.
What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
Oh,
So, contestants, are you ready?
more cutscenes.
What? Blast, I say! Wait! Found your behave!
A land runner? It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash! Whoa!
It's not gonna hit you.
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
You don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
Woo!
We must take to the road.
Come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
I ended up staying out more than expected. I've gained a lot of interest, but I only considered this part a part of my mission to aid the prince. Finally, we're out of Grand Trad. Whoa, what's the...
with this thing, is this our carriage?
Can you hear me?
Shall I just run her along the main road then? The others they seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this runner. I'll take that. I'll take the compliment, young little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for the little test run. What is happening right now? I don't know either. We want to go to the place called Martira, Old Castle Town. I think it should be way south. That's a couple of campfires. We're gonna go over here. Yeah, okay. The Martira. Here it is. Down to Martira. Hey, on this Crafts Lake. Oh, I see that. That'll be a 4 days, 3 nights. About 4 days, 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than the carriage. And surely the roads will be safer at that kind of a speed. Volley, good. Now the singe those bridges, chaps. Full speed ahead to Martita, old town, city town thing area. Whew.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you used to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Fuck! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
This is a pass.
Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions, no time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use
Pish
and
posh.
naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it! Off with you now! Leave me be!
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Nuras, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first,
You stole it?
certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable!
You basically stole it.
I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balial runner alone.
Look, this runner... it is fully operational now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where last I heard? So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay His mercy.
Understood.
So that's the original story.
Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world. I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
Either way, he knows the prince is alive, so we can't just leave him to his own devices.
At least.
We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brylehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania.
Now the main problem area is up here. All of this going on up here is what's causing me the most physical
Our
discomfort.
target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children, right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify
Welcome
a
aboard.
monster?
I'll be doing well today.
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's.
I'm doing alright.
I do
Just a little
understand
bit
the
tired.
intent. What do you think of this plan?
I woke up a little earlier than normal. I should have napped earlier, but I'm here now.
I think it's a perfect idea. Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, it is strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster.
So if I am not as talkative as I am right now, I just know that I'm a little bit low energized, and there's also a lot of dialogue as well. But just for today,
And
I'm
again, our true
I'm
aim
just
is
tired.
beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
It is afternoon.
Right, then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
The Gauntlet Runner. The Gauntlet Runner has a various areas. Ooh! This is like the hub area. Like I don't know, what are those games? Persona? Yeah, it's also like that. Or Shin Megami Tensei? I don't know about. I never played a Shin Megami Tensei, but I'm pretty sure there is like a hub area in the game, unless I'm wrong.
Are you open?
No.
I'll have a Krabby Patty Deluxe and a double chili kelp fries.
You people don't understand what is the meaning of open. Like, it's almost saying like, are you live right now? No, I'm not live. This is a live rerun. Clearly, this is not. I'm not live right now.
Oh yeah?
It's no. So I never talk about work. Y'all know this. I never talk about work on stream. But there's like a funny incident that happens like almost every day, almost every time I work. I always work with this person. I'm not gonna like talk about it too much, but there's always this person that asks me if I'm back from my break, and I almost wanted to say, no, I am not back from my break. Go get me a soda. Like, clearly, if you see me coming back from my break into the work area, like I'm walking into the work area, that means I'm back from my break. You don't need to ask if I'm back from my break. It's clearly obvious. Idiots, I tell ya. I deal with them. Everybody deals with idiots at work in some way or the other. I had to get it out there. Are you back from it? Thor, shut up. No, I'm not back from my break. Thor, give me a soda. Give me, I don't know, a Mountain Dew. Give me a Code Red. The red Mountain Dew. If you have a time to ask me if I'm back from my break, go actually get me. Give me a snack. Like out of the vending machine. It's like, I don't know, some of them cool ranch Doritos are like $1.50, maybe $1.60 if I mean. No, it's $1.50. So give me one of those cool ranch Doritos. And a Mountain Dew. Cold Red Mountain Dew. Anyways. I've never been in the Gauntlet Runner. Kind of want to see what the engine room's like.
Alright then.
Well, that's easy. It's right over here. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't teleport there. I had to literally walk down there. Thord, actually, are you back from your break? Because I need to go on mine if you're not back yet. Back on my 30-minute lunch break. You're not? Well, okay. Guess we're gonna have to prolong my my lunch break if you are not back. I'll just continue working. If you're not back from your break yet. I mean, if you are working on your break, that's cool. That means there'll be a lot more progress done. If you're even just working on your break. Ooh, it's more. You working on taking a dump? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that one. Oh, great! Thanks, Yuri, for banning a bot. That's funny. I think this is the engine room. Yeah, this is the engine room. Oh, this is the heart. I wonder what makes this thing run. First time on the Gauntlet Runner, eh? Whoa, that scared me. It looks like that pipe's in here too. Call the runner phone. There's one in every room. Now, I believe I heard you speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Gauntlet runners use a megalithic crystals as fuel to run. You see, use it to be used to be you'd take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runners was born. The runners' actual legs are based on the colossal beasts, made from zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrains. Among the other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed. Another step closer to my dream. You just walking around the house with one sock on. Not going to lie, I felt like I've done that before. If you, I don't know, like, you're just too lazy just to put on the other pair of the other sock. That way you can have a warm and cozy foot while the other one's just freezing and freezing on the other. I feel like you're just gonna get frostbites on the other one, but the other one's just fine. It's like putting on one shoe. I took off no one and not the other, and I went to cooking. It's like, oh well, I guess I'm just wearing one sock today. I'm gonna be cooking while I'm cooking some chicken or ramen. Ooh, chicken ramen though. Not the chicken flavor, but actually air fried or deep fried chicken and put that in the ramen. Ooh boy, that sounds, well, maybe not the ramen noodles, maybe pasta. Personally, I think pasta noodles are better because they're more thicker than ramen noodles. And then add it to some spaghetti or marinara sauce. Oh, and then mozzarella. Now that there is good right now. What dream? Long story short, my girl told to the captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind that. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still plenty about the old girl that's a work in progress. But by the time I'm done, she'll have some new tricks. You'll just watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run it in the dark, and the old girl needs her rest as much as we do. Man, that was all I'm reading. Oh, right. I just found out that I think Atlas decided to add some costumes in this game. Like, Shin Megami Tensei and also Persona. The costume, like outfits right here.
This?
Washing room. Increasing my max MP? Yes, please. Let's do some laundry.
Now then.
You've got to keep the water at a constant temperature to avoid staining the clothes. Why am I a master of laundry, you asked? Because my parents have practically beat me into it. Any mobile who can't wash his own clothes, it isn't worth the fabric he wears. Or something to that effect. I had to learn all about different materials. In hindsight, I think they were trying to teach me not to take advantage of my title. Wisdom that still serves me to this day. The more time that passed, the more I understand how great my parents were. Aw. I did laundry as Stroll X told my virtues of clean clothes. And my MP increased by 3? That's actually kind of huge. I also found some money in the washing machine. I must have got mixed with the laundry. Well, it's not mine, I don't think. Why don't you use it? Just hold on to it. How much? 5,000? 5,000 money? Man, someone must be feeling so bad right now, losing 5,000 money while doing laundry. Oops! I guess it's mine. After drying everything thoroughly, we finished the laundry.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon, and the curtain of night falls over the land. Protected within the stalwart hull of the Gauntlet Runner, the party gains a short, peaceful respite.
Establishing an encampment. You can also reminisce about the journey, basically saving. Our first time camping in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm kind of excited but it'd be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? We get to hang out with someone! I want to hang out with... Why is it the shadow? Actually, no, the shadow's okay. I want to hang out with Hulkenberg. Where's Hulkenberg? Hulkenberg? Seems like Hulkenberg is probably outside. We can probably get down for... Can we just get down? Oh, the strategy room. I think Hulkenberg's somewhere around here. Right over here. Ayo? Oh, this is knowledge. This one. And it hasn't started yet. You know what? Sure. Wait, no, I want to... No. I gotta start hanging out with the boys. Like Hulkenberg. Yeah.
Well met.
Well, well met. I don't suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I am certainly no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. If the idea appeals, might we talk about it? Yes! Hang out with Hulkenberg! This power we've awoken to, that I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms that we take on. Each time they're unique aspects. But one bit that they all have in common is the armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? They are pretty cool.
Certainly.
I think it looks cool.
I see.
And we got Mana, or Mog. I don't find the authority, whatever that word is. If the design's intriguing, But I was not speaking on how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power, as one directs a horse by its rein. It is said that people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxiety, forever unaware of that power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is not so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long, not power, long. The ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligent maintaining our food reserves. Wilkenberg and I talk about the things to come. Imagination has increased. Imagination. Oh boy. It's getting quite late, but we've a long ways to go yet. So I would very much like to continue chatting with you. Excuse me. Hulkenberg and I talked for a while, and then we took a nap.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Stop yawning. It is rude to yawn, apparently. Top of the morning, you two. My dear passengers, I trust that the sleeping quarters are more than exceeded your expectations, eh?
True. They
were better than I feared, considering how tiny they are. But I've got a question on my own. Isn't the desert at sea going to be a number of on this runner? My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl? Nari, a grain of sand could fit between her seams. I assure you, regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow. Wow, runners are really neat, aren't they? A carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but just to keep an eye on the road, okay? How do they pronounce his name? Nearus? Boom, 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 boom. 2 whole days. I want to talk to Leon. Or Stroll. No! Wait.
Let's see here. But which one?
There's this area over here. Can I zoom out? This Kraken down here. No. This human Kraken looking thing? No. Actually, my heart skipped a beat when I saw that. Yeah, no thank you. That is so terrifying. Is this all the area of this game? Seems pretty small. Unless there's more to this. Don't say it. Don't say that there is more than this. No spoilers. I do not want spoilers. Hey, numbers. good timing. I was about to do some maintenance on my weapon. If you got the time, why not join me? It's a refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles. Courage, yes.
Now then.
Right, let's have a look at your blade then.
Got a moment?
You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like it to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why one day I want to restore my ruined hometown for its former glory, and not just mine, all of the ruined hometowns.
Hey.
How about you? I shared my plan. Let's hear yours. What you do when the fight's over? I want to travel. No, I want more money. I want more Mog. I want to help you. I like to help you with rebuilding. I'm not doing this just for the Mog. Totally not that. Yeah, you're serious. I'm a bit relieved to hear it. To tell you the truth. I've got a bit. I've got to be stronger, even if this village gets rebuilt. It's all for naught if it's attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters. Not live it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have the power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people, just like Louise.
Look at that.
I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
Okay. I agreed. But seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad that you're our captain truly. You've resolved to stand on the front line of our fight, so it's only right to you lead. Ha! Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometime. You know, to act with someone with such conviction. How does one become so bold?
Yeah.
I'm only doing what needs to be done, one step at a time.
Right.
Okay, I could have chosen something else. Easier than done. I get so fixated on the past. I lose sight of the present sometimes. You always look forward, and it's what I envy about you. All this to say, I have faith in you. We have more battles ahead, of course. There's a lot more to this game. This is like a 100+ hour game. Or maybe 60. One way or the other. Nah, I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the kingdom will be determined by what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choice, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who would end up being after all this.
All right.
Anyway, this sword's a shiny like new. Let's finish this up. Increase my courage. 4. Okay. I was able to talk to Leon sooner. Wait. I don't think I was able to talk to any of my party members at that time. Because it's like the first dungeon and all that yada yada mumbo jumbo. I've spent some time in Strahl honing my weapon stuff.
I say, we could stop for a break.
Oh, I thought it was voice. Hey, break time, chumps. There's some time ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy.
Oh!
A resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magma.
This is where we might grind on some enemies.
Gorges on those enraptured
or grind for XP.
Foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magic surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Shall we get a closer look? Oh, that's pretty. Oh wow, it's so pretty. It's not just the leaves. It says that the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country. Those colors have shifted to foretell unusual events in the time ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? And how does a plant grow this huge in the middle of the desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I am sensing an incredible amount of magma in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magma. As a matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. Pulls out a pen and paper and then just jotted down some notes.
Hey.
Wow, Russ. How did you get so good at writing? Ah, my boy, meticulous documentation is a foundation of all the good research you have. There you have it. I'm finished here. Take it as a keepsake. You give it to me? You sure I can have this?
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I've already committed it all to the safety of my mind. I have no need of this sketch itself anymore. Cool. I received okay.
Hey there.
Hey, why don't we give that to Maria? I bet she'd love to see that something from our journey. And we could tell her a story about this place. I gotta remember that.
Huh?
Talk to Maria, red tree. Talk to Maria, red tree. Talk to Maria, red tree. Huh, a magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Galia is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which gives me a great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
What? You've been observing me this whole time? But I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I've heard that it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of a favorable development. I wonder what matters of an anomaly. Its current color portends. Increase our wisdom. I mean, I don't really need more wisdom. I mean, I guess we do need a little bit of more wisdom. We all need all them wisdom.
Arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a gauntlet runner. The party, secure in their gauntlet runner, spends the night in peace, hidden from hungry gazes.
We're going to another campsite. Who do I want to hang out with today? I wonder what kind of place that whatever area. I want to go sleep, to be honest, but we're not ending just yet. We're gonna go at least to Marita thing. Looks like I'm gonna talk to Leon. Hey, are you looking for something to do? My weapons are as sharp. Yes, I wanna talk to you. I wanna hang out with you. Hang out with Stroll.
Now then.
So up next is Martira. It feels like just yesterday, when I first arrived in the Lloyd capital. So much has happened in a short span of time. I met you when we went over to the northern fortress and awakened a mysterious power. I once thought magic like this only exists in heroic tales of times long ago. Speaking of which, I've been thinking that's perhaps what this is the same power the hero kings once used. If that's the case, then why don't you think so many of them met miserable ends? They lost a greater power?
What's that about?
Maybe they lost an even greater power.
Oh, I see.
Perhaps it stands to reason that no matter how powerful you may feel, their existence a power to bring you to your knees. Perhaps it is not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well. If we could continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though all this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there. Imagination has increased. Give me more. I want to be a level 2. Level 2. Come now. It's too early for bed. Let's talk some more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What? Cutscene.
Finally! We're out of the
Ooh, it's green! We can see green!
Oh wow! I missed all this green!
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, you got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Oh?
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
We're being attacked. Of course. Why wouldn't we be attacked?
My star is rising!
Ooh!
Sanctism will reign!
There's a
It's
fight
them.
going on.
Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
It doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal blow. That doesn't mean to break the opposite side's gauntlet's runner.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Will they survive or not? They're dashed well out of the race.
Swords is a clash to hold each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist.
That means we'll just take a lead.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
I see. Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
Our plans hinges on winning Louis' favor. I can't be we can't. Can we afford to abandon Godel if he's one of Louise's supporters?
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's go help
Let's give
him.
Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll
Doesn't mean we can help.
just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet, you're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral.
What?
Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
Hi, how are you?
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
Gibdu and his monks have boarded the deck. Looks like he knows the magic won't shield us. He's aiming to kill us here and now. Peril! Oh no.
You dare interfere in my fight! Know your place!
I don't think I saved.
Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names? Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Old Egg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God.
Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
I won't hold back! Scour!
Prostrate yourself before God.
So, I'm gonna do this. And then, not magic. Apparently magic doesn't work here.
What could you hope to achieve?
Give it that cocky smirk.
Come at me!
He knows we can't attack him.
Seeker!
He's toying with
Maybe
us.
forward! Come forth, Royal Soul! The Blade's Edge!
Are you prepared? After me!
It's magic!
Oh, even AoE moves doesn't work.
For all that we strive for! Not this one.
Witness me, brethren!
No.
Now, what's the... No holding back! Take that! Close your eyes. It's too early to go to his side. This can't be.
Resistance is futile! What could you hope to achieve?
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more.
Let's work together.
Heal him.
All right, let's go!
I should have healed Stroll.
I'm not out of this yet. This should work.
No!
More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brother.
Huh? Of course he heals.
Please.
That is not surprising.
Someone heal her.
Knights, let us fight as one.
Let me help.
Roar with royal knights.
Resistance? Oh.
We can do this!
I'm obliged.
Let's go. Sanctism will reign.
What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can
Sanctism
anyone heal him?
will
Only
reign.
a flesh wound.
Only a flesh wound? Oh no.
Heal him.
Is everyone
So,
all right?
physical...
Let justice prevail.
Oh, hi, Volty.
This won't do.
What are you getting? What are you gonna catch? A barracuda? Nice!
My thanks.
Know your place.
Yikes.
We're not out of this yet.
Yikes.
Thank you.
Sanctism is supreme. Sanctism will reign.
Captain's hurt bad.
Ow! Ow! Oh! Okay. I'm getting beat up by a monk.
Could do with this.
Stroll,
Witness me,
exactly as it
brethren.
is.
Not this one.
Allies, together.
I'm just gonna guard.
I shall defend.
Sanctism will reign.
Captain's hurt bad.
Please! Oh, I nearly just revived you!
Hey, wake up. Still in
This game is stinky.
Know your
Justice prevail.
No one...
peasants.
Actually, never mind. I always jokingly trash stuff. Like, man, no one cares about this game. This game sucks. I feel like I do that a lot. Maybe I should, like, not do that too much. I can only do that with Final Fantasy VIII and 14.
Come! Not now.
Those games respectively suck. Pass.
Witness me, brethren!
That is not. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, it's magic!
Sanctism will reign! Sanctism will reign!
Of course, Hulkenberg dies.
Could do with this.
My spirit is
Know your
unbroken.
place. Peasants!
I'll stay my blade.
It's okay. Come forth, royal soul.
I wonder if wind works. No, oh, I mean, it's not. It's kind of neutral. I am going to die. Oh man, I'm still alive.
See another day.
Why? I literally just revived you.
Just the thing.
Still fight. Sanctism will reign.
Am I gonna be using all? Oh no, I'm dead.
Sanctism will reign.
Not like this.
Do not forswear thy path.
Restart from autosave? That is right. That is right. I can restart from autosave. Or retry this battle. Let's do that. Configure a party. Oh, right. I can switch, oops. Someone's, archetype. Or not. No. No. Change equipment. This is what I want. Or do I really need to do that? I kind of want him as a warrior. I need to actually get more archetype. I wanted to try to get the merchant, but apparently the merchant you have to get later on, or you have to like travel back to the Grand Trad. I feel like the knight works perfectly for Hulkenberg. Retry battle. Retry battle.
Don't forget about the time for some close combat.
So spear works.
Better be sure.
I was supposed to switch to mage.
Wind.
No holding back.
Not
Give me your
Wait, no, not all around the slash.
hack and slash.
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes!
Witness me, brethren!
Come forth, royal soul.
I wonder if Hama works. Probably not. Eh, it's kind of neutral. It wouldn't make sense if these monks were against light.
He knows we can't attack.
Warrior!
He's toying with us.
I'll cut you down!
Ooh,
You disgrace the sanctest way.
Comrades, lend me your strength.
We'll team up!
Roar!
Really?
By this power. Scour! Warrior!
Wait, is it this one?
To him, I return. What could you hope to achieve?
Everything.
Justice prevail. Let us fight as one. Knight! Oh, mystic purge!
The freedom.
I won't hold back! I call upon royal power within! I'll
Let's
crush
try
you.
this. It still does a lot of damage.
I would lose for the sake of now.
Does this mean he's getting serious?
Rise, my brothers.
Yeah, I mean, at least not a full heal. But he still healed the whole entire party.
Captain,
With the blade in hand!
down.
Behold, we stand together!
You know what?
My power support you.
I will protect you!
Shield us from all your magic.
Thanks. Come forth, royal soul.
Sanctism will reign.
Ha ha! Got him. Okay, ouch.
Captain,
I shall vanquish evil. Perhaps not. After me!
No.
I call upon royal power within! Take that!
Know
All
your
that we
place.
strive for!
Peasants!
It's up to you now.
A mystic shield!
I owe you. My help.
Sanctism will reign.
Damn it! Seeker! Wind! In the name of justice, let's do this!
Wait.
Go the right
Oh.
move.
I wish I could change my archetype.
Not now.
Wait.
You first.
Pass.
By the sworn oath of knighthood. Oh, power of heroes! Comrades, lend me your strength.
Let's do this!
Helpful as ever.
Thanks.
Oh, it's already in fact. Oh no. Wait.
Sanctism will reign.
This is nothing.
Here they come.
By this power. Let me help.
I owe you.
No holding back! I'll crush you!
Behold my power!
I will heal him.
Thanks.
Sanctism is supreme.
Ow. Oh! I just thought he blocked that. Oh wait. I never did the magic guard. Well, time to waste another medicine, revival medicine.
Warrior! I shall vanquish evil. Take that!
Take this! Sanctism will reign! Delay the inevitable! Damn it!
This is not good.
Can't take any more. Someone, heal
Let
him.
justice prevail. Let us fight as one.
We'll combine our strength.
I will protect you.
I owe you. My help.
I'm low on MP. I just realized that. Oh, oh no.
Take it. Helpful as ever.
Sanctism will reign!
Stroll!
No holding back! You'll be dust! Tougher than I thought.
Not now.
You know what? This is gonna do a lot more damage if I just sword out.
Peasants! So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him!
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
No. Oh, we're done.
Now, are you prepared for the end?
Ah, I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
You just broke the leg.
To lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Sooner. Bye.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here. What are you playing at? Do you think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
What the hell?
I just wanted to help you. A likely story? Out with it. What's your motive?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive
It is
me?
Juna.
Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. Consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
Sure.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Godot. So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nidia lady who sang at the opening ceremony?
Aye, but that's... oh...
There we go.
I can't take it anymore.
Raid! Hold on. Nice.
Went too weird. Okay. Home sandwich.
At least the Twitch Guru is working. Apparently it hasn't been working for a couple of times. And welcome on it, Raccoon. I hope your stream went well. And for those that came into Raccoon the Traveler's Raid, my name is Leak101234, and today we are playing some more Metaphor. We just got done with a battle with a bunch of monks, which, I mean, it wasn't that bad. And now we're in some cutscene where this our driver is apparently way into gauntlet drivers. He's more of an engineer head and all that. funny raid music for such a clip. Yeah. Don't you want to have the Epona, the horse race music playing while you're killing, creating some massacre, killing a lot of people? Isn't that just fun? Thank you for shouting. Yeah, no prob. No prob. I hope that Mass Effect was fun. I know someone that does play Mass Effect, or really used to stream Mass Effect, but I don't know. I never really was big into Mass Effect. I've heard that those games they're pretty good. They're alright. It was funny, yeah. It was hilarious.
Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva. Oh, this is preposterous. Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
Are you nervous?
No one else wants to shake her hand?
She's a fan.
Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
Look behind. What? This one flies?
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Who? GG on completing all the side quests of Mass Effect. Not time to beat the game. It's Louise. You!
My lord, Louise. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a
Bruh.
candidate like Gladell got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis.
Juna's
for this
with
travesty,
Louise.
especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Glad to see Lady Juna's safe, at least.
I was not expecting that
I could
voice.
have crushed that churchman like a bug. And I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
I'm the candidate.
I'm just another candidate. Indeed. Then we are both striving for the throne. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay?
He's asking why I became a candidate. How should I respond? To become Look Lamont. You might see us as an enemy.
I know you want to get this right, but this is no time to get lost in thought.
To help save the prince. We're bound to complete the secrecy. Is the story like just Dawn Trail? I have no idea. Robo claims it's almost like Dawn Trail. I kind of don't really see it at the moment, but I don't know. I hope not. Dawn Trail's story was pretty mediocre. Was pretty meh. I hope we don't get to see Spleen.
The more you hesitate, the more suspicious you'll sound. You've got to get this right.
I think this game is better than Dawn Trail. It better be better than Dawn Trail. Hey, welcome to Carveline. I bet you're doing well. To help, I gotta help. I guess I'm gonna have to help Louise.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, do you?
Really now? So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Yeah, self-promotion. Please follow me on Twitch.
Most interesting.
Need all the viewers.
In terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. They have a certain charisma to them. Why?
Come
I
watch me.
dare say
Come
our
watch my
sword
streams.
is magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis. You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
Going live right now. Oh man.
See you, loves.
No!
Don't think this changes anything. Come on, Hector.
Is your power over 9,000?
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
As the chirping birds return
I
to their nests and the darkness claims its dominion,
despise
the runner at last
self-promoters.
arrives at its repose, a place grown
With an
thick
exception.
trees are the sounds from between
If
trees
said streamer
being caressed by the
asked
wind,
about their content, then
or are
that's
they the
fine.
whispers of the beguiling
Just
beams
unwanted self-promotion?
He never
No.
has to find out,
I don't
for they are
care.
safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
You can go self-promote somewhere else. I don't need to see it.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
You had Taco Bell.
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
He had that, the Gordita,
Hey! Nurse,
Taco
you
Bell,
okay?
and the Crunchy Supreme.
You too. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
I don't think
It
so.
doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
This one.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young
Oh,
sport.
yes.
There was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had. The old goat. He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Maybe I should look into Colmero when we get to Marmarita. Yeah, sure. We left near us. Who did dissolve into doom and gloom again, and headed towards our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet's Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's still June. So when we're arrive in Martira this evening, then good. Soon we'll be liberated from that this blasting shaking. Liberated? I do believe I'd take offense to that. The fairy girls are right, you know. A carriage could never get keep up this pace. So some gratitude would be appreciated. Apologies. I'm grateful that it's this hard to show that while on the verge of losing your lunch. That and I pray that we can avoid a further hindrance like yesterday's. Once we arrived in town, we're supposed to meet with Bardon, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting. Yeah.
Departing the capital and
we're almost there.
The party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Bardon awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right
How many licks does it take to the sound of the Tootsie Pop? That's the question. Whoa! We're here?
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Ah, you're here! I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Crigante Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament?
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Who is a tyrant?
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes, such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
All right. It's in time. Whoa. There's a feast.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm.
Oh.
It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh good. Larval innards.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
Looks great. What is with that smile? Not you too.
The rich flavors are bursting in my mouth. That it's surprisingly tasty. Wow.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
What? I don't want anything moving in my stomach.
More of your dishes, but to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
Right there.
Is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
It's not that. Okay, maybe it. Oh, it's the giant worm. I heard something about the giant worm.
I smell trouble. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Oh, and let's see. Here, all right.
Okay.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how we can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you. Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Exactly.
All right. I think I'm gonna call this here. So, yeah, with that in mind, thank you all so much for watching. Here is the 12 souls, the Discord, my X account. That sounds weird when I actually say that, because it seems like I have an X, but I don't. A Twitter, whatever, and then the Blue Sky for whenever I post, whenever I go live, and yeah, and also the Discord where join a community of my own where we hang out sometimes. Sometimes I don't hang out on my Discord most of the time, but we do talk some stuff in there. I'm looking to see who I want to raid into. Wait, hold on. Maybe. I don't know if I really want to raid anyone, but I'm just checking out. Maybe I'm just gonna not raid anyone right now. Wait!